Okay, I should be live on YouTube any second. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go over yesterday's tests. We know this one was failing yesterday. We have to take a look at it. Let's see the whole trace and dash dash. We also need to add the Odyssey flag. We are getting signature error. We are getting aggregated signature. Okay, so the error is here somewhere. We are passing all the things. Okay, I am confused now because there is no way to debug it for some reason. Sorry, there is no way to debug it because we have to go through each of the. Oh, let me open the browser. Hopefully you guys can see it. You guys, in the sense, me and my brother. I am already looking at it, so let's see. Okay, let's go to GitHub and my profile. I want to go here, source, verify. We are doing everything correctly. Compare this snippet with our actual code and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, back to our VS Code. In here, this is the part where we are doing something different. Validate signature works. So function is not the issue, the test itself is the issue. We know till this point everything was working properly, and then we lost it because I just copied this test, right? So we know these line 188 to line 228, that is working properly because I just copy pasted code. No, not even that. Till this point, everything is working correctly. Issue happens here somewhere. What? Really? Okay, let me. I did one thing. Didn't even do anything. What did I change? There is one change in the aggregator, and it's a empty line. Let's run the coverage. What happens if I do test? Test works and coverage doesn't. Why? Is it because of the 4 million gas? It's not even that much. Like if you see this, that's like how much? I don't even 1 billion. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, let me run the same test with coverage. Okay, am I tripping or what? Because this shouldn't be happening. Where one test pass, one test does passed, does pass, but other. Okay, it is a command change. Validate user op. We got this value. In the aggregator, does it? Okay, it doesn't return. Shouldn't even return anything. Oh no. Okay, let's open the whole thing up. Yeah, so should we put like a console log in the entry point? I don't know. At least we'll know which one is failing. Where is the entry point? I know this is ridiculous, but that's the only thing I got. So that's what I just have to deal with it. But in this scenario, if we go up, when does handle aggregate user ops? validate user op. Okay. Am I missing something? Okay, let's see what function is this. Handle ops, handle aggregated ops. Okay. Is this happening because we don't have any call data? Is that one of the issue? Like in the call data we can, let's create a receiver. Create receiver, address receiver equal to make address receiver, and we can construct call data. ABI dot encode with signature. In the BLS account, do we have execute? Okay, we don't have execute. That's a good point. Let's add function execute address destination UN 256 amount and bytes memory data. Public we can import call from entry point. We can use that function that is available in the base account, which is, what's the name, require from entry point. So only entry point can call this. That works. And then we'll just do boolean success, then destination call, value amount equal to data, and then say require success call failed, or not required, require. Done. Now we can you use like BLS account dot execute dot selector. We need to change this then. Selector comma receiver 0.01 ether, and then empty data. We'll take this, So first, maybe vm.random address is not correct. Okay, why did I think this was a good idea? S underscore aggregator address. vm.deal, then it should be comma 1 ether. We are just giving it to okay. Now we can just run this. Okay, so I was dumb because this shouldn't be here. Like when I was creating each account, instead of doing vm.random, it should have been aggregator. That's where I messed up. Okay, we still have 1.1 branch left. I need to see that law, how to generate a report. Rare skills, solidity, coverage, HTML. Sorry. Okay, dark. Forge coverage. Yes, we need. I have done everything. I have installed this. We already have this. Let's copy this command. Oh no, we need to add one more flag for our coverage Odyssey. Okay, not here then. Oh yeah, wrong place. It should be up front. Done. Now we have coverage, a folder called coverage. Yeah, let's add it in the git ignore. Tests coverage. Okay, that's done. I'm just gonna use the, I think it's a extension, but live server or something like that. We can go to localhost 5500 and we will be able to see that localhost 5500 coverage source okay, BLS account, which one? Oh, this. Yeah, we can do it for, we can do it in one test. So in the aggregator only, we can write test here also, but I don't want to do more work. If if I equal to 0, let's move this up. Bytes memory call data equal to, that's done. Call data equal to, I'm just gonna, if you, I think you understand, I'm just trying to, I'm trying to change call data for single one, and it should revert. Okay, browser, why? Oh, I didn't do the actual modification. We know it has balance of 1 ether, and if we try to send 10 ether, it should revert. But the entry point will catch it, and we don't have to. Okay, why is this happening? Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. Yes, I was doing something wrong, which is not changing the call data. Okay, hopefully this should return something. Oh, sorry, you guys didn't see it. So the issue was, first I ran first when I ran the first coverage, I didn't change this value. I thought that was the issue because that line was not getting covered. Then I changed the value, I ran it again. I thought it should work. It didn't, because I didn't change the value in the user op. So we need to change this to call data. That's what I did. And now I'm gonna run it, and hopefully there will be something. You can see we don't have this red dot here. Everything is 100% covered. We know that. Now back to our contracts. Here we have a basic idea where we'll get the error, and the library also has its own error, so we don't need any custom ones. In the BLS account we should have something. probably. Where here we can pass some custom error, then yeah, that's the only place we are gonna show the error, right? Error BLS account underscore underscore call failed. Headers errors events. This is just so that it'll look nice. Then global variables or state variables, whatever you want to name them. Oh yeah. Okay, whoever is the third person watching me, sorry, I forgot to change the scene, and I was just saying I need to add contracts. I need to add comments. That's what I did here. You can see I have this. This is like a command, the binary command where a binary which is converted to command. You can find and Google it, like header GitHub, something like that. It just does this thing. It converts string into a comment, and you can put it here so we can section it out. That's what I did. Now also I created a custom command, and hopefully I can use it here. Yes, I can. So we know where the error is coming from, and it's a custom error. I was also gonna rearrange the functions according to Solidity style guide. Let's see the style guide. Okay, I keep forgetting to change the scene today, so I don't know what's happening. Sorry about that. We have Solidity style guide. How? Okay, yeah, order of functions. Constructor, receiver, fallback, we don't have any. Then external, public, private. Within the groupings, place the view and pure functions last. Okay, so we have public, we have internal. We don't have external or private. Okay, back to our code. We can restrict this to public, external. We don't need it to be public because we are not calling it from the contract. So external functions go up after the constructor. Then we have public, and then public view, and then internal and internal view. Okay, let me refer to one of the projects, github.com/ Ithaca xyz/account. I want to see their comments, like how they have done it. Data structures, errors, events, constants, storage. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can say constructor paste it here, then external functions, paste it here. Now we have public functions. Okay, why again we don't need these to be public, so we can just convert them to external. Okay, I don't know if I should convert this to external. Yes, I shouldn't. Public key view. Are we using public key somewhere? No. Sorry. External. No, we are not using aggregator also. So we can convert this to external. In the external functions, we have external here, then admin owner only external functions here, then external view. Now there is a public function. Let's say public functions. Just a second, I'll be back. Okay, hopefully I think I remember we are talking about public functions. So we have public functions comment. Let's add it here. Okay, remove this. Then oh no, we are putting it one. Now it's done. Now we have internal functions. Internal save. That's done. We are done with this BLS account. What else is remaining? What else? Aggregator. We'll remove these things from the top. I also want to write a NAT spec. So I think, let me show you what I was talking about. NAT spec is like this part. solidity nat spec. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Natural language specification format nat spec. Okay, that works. It just tells you everything. So this part is what the function does, what the contract does, who is the author, title of the thing. Then for each function, it will be there like notice. So notice will be what that function does, similar to what we have at the top. Notice will tell what the contract does. Inside the contract, the notice will tell what a particular function does. It tells about function parameters, what function returns, and I think we can also have custom, where custom things can be added. I don't know if okay, ignore about custom, but if you add this, and I think there is a command in Foundry that will convert all of this to good documentation. So you have auto generated documentation. You just need to maintain the comments in the code and have them correct. Also this part, if you have added natspec, it will check the parameters. Wrong parameter names will throw an error. Error. So everything is correct. That error is just to make sure the comments are correct, like natspec is correct. Now what else? Yes, so inherit docs. I think if we are inheriting from something, some contract, it takes the documentation from that, or I don't know what this does. I do know all these things that are up above. Custom is just custom tag. Also custom tag, I think it doesn't convert to documentation. It doesn't get added into documentation for some reason. I have to cross check, but probably I am correct. Functions without natspec will automatically inherit documentation of their base function. Exception to this are when parameter names are different, when there is more than one base function, when there is an explicit inherit. Okay, so yeah, you can see this. Even if we don't use inherit doc tag, it will automatically take the comments from the base function and use it while generating the documentation. Okay, back to our VS Code. We have to change this, where external view. Okay, nothing is needed here, and we have the natspec, so it will probably inherit. Okay, yeah, I guess that's about it. We don't have anything else. We can add every natspec for each of the functions, but it's too much of a hassle. so I'm not gonna do that. It's a simple contract, straightforward. You guys don't have to think about it. Cool. I guess what should we do? At least I'll add this. Get add, git commit -m 100% coverage. Complete coverage. Get push. Also, I have to maintain the readme for it. For now, it just says work in progress and everything else. Now, I am gonna work on something. Work on readme, and next part will be about working on, I guess, P256. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Ignore this and this and this. Okay, so if you go to my profile, we have worked on all of these. Yeah, I think I need to remove this work in progress tag because this is complete. We have completed the code for this today. Quick starter is okay. This shows everything, at least the coverage. The details will will work on the details tomorrow. Most probably I'm gonna scribble something and then go put that into ChatGPT and it will generate something. Scribble in the sense, I'll put all the correct details and ChatGPT will structure it. So I'm the writer, is the editor, something like that. I'm not gonna do everything with ChatGPT, but next part is working on Authn and P2. P256 is much quicker. Like we can do that quickly because we already have a reference for it. Sorry, no, Ithaca xyz/account. In here they have implemented P256 signature. You can see it imports P256 from Solidity. This is the library, and we can find like P256 with 256. Yeah, so it's this is for account abstraction, but instead of 4337 that I have been working on, this is for 7702, newer EIP, which is getting implemented in Pectra upgrade. They are still working on it. I'm pretty sure this is not final thing, but that's not the main part. Main part is we do have P256 verification implemented in it, which we can find in delegation contract, and Control F key type dot p256. So you see it is here. We'll do the same thing that similar to what we did for BLS account. We'll store the public key in the account in the contract, and then we can decode the signature which will have RS. Verification is different here. Instead of ECDSA where we have RSV and digest, we have 4 things. Here we have digest, RS, X and Y. It doesn't matter what it is for now. Just keep this in mind. We have 2 points X and Y for public key, and for signature we have 2 points R and S, and from that we can check if the signature is valid or not. Similar to in the ECDSA, we have RS and we can get 2 points from it. It's a equation. I'm writing a article on it where I explain how it works, but you can also check it here. cryptobook.nakov.com, nakov.com, cryptobook.nakov.com, and go to ECDSA elliptical signature curves, elliptical curve signatures. It shows you here we have signature RNS, and V just tells us which when verifying with RNS we get 2 possible answers, and V just tells us which answer is correct out of those 2. Okay, so what next? Tomorrow we are gonna work on P256. Details to be discussed in the tomorrow stream. For now, ignore it. And then WebAuthn, that is also implemented here. WebAuthn is something different. I don't know what it is, but we'll learn about it. So 1, 2, these are simple. This, I think it will be just like a bash script instead of full-fledged Solidity contract, because EIP 7702, it doesn't actually define the contract. Instead it adds a opcode, auth and auth call, something like that. Then liquid staking on C. This will be interesting because I have already worked on it. Ecofinance, you can check it. Maybe 6 months ago. Yes, 6 months ago I worked on it. I asked the team to add something in the pre-compile, like they didn't have the function for, what was that, eco say no, yeah, they didn't have function to query the delegations. Oh, okay, I didn't actually I worked on it, sorry, wrong branch. Team didn't had entry source interfaces. interfaces, distribution, staking. Yeah, these query functions were not there. I asked the DevRel to pass the request to the team and they added it. Before that, it was just these three functions, and they were hoping querying will happen off chain. There was no way to query delegations on chain. We could have maintained something, but we wouldn't have been able to get the rewards, details of the rewards. Okay, I guess that's, you know what my plan is, and hopefully you guys will stick with it, watching the stream and build what I'm building along with me. Compound v2, this won't be possible. uh, I haven't looked at the compound v2 contracts yet. My idea was, this idea came from their documentation. They had nil, Uniswap on nil, I think. Cookbook, swap contract, this part. They had that, so I thought I could build a lending platform on nil. But for now, I'm putting last idea on hold. We'll try to get through all of these ideas on stream in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, cool. That's the end of the stream today. Hopefully you like the stream, and we'll be here tomorrow to watch it. Also, final, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and maybe share the video. Just copy the link, don't actually share it. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.